Hey guys, what's going on? If you're new here, welcome. My name is BrittanyNichole. I have hooded eyes and I tend to do a lot of hooded eyeshadow tutorials on my channel that are simple, informative, and achievable no matter what level of makeup you're at. But today we're doing something a little bit different. We are doing my current makeup obsessions. So I went through my makeup and I gathered everything that I've been grabbing for repeatedly. I actually have a couple rediscoveries here through makeup videos I've done and grabbed for some new things that I wanted to share with you. So most of this is drugstore. There are just a couple of high-end things. I was going to keep this 100% drugstore, but I really have been grabbing for a couple of these items a lot, and I did want to share that with you today, but it's really only like one or two, maybe three products. So you guys know, if you've been with me for a while, I am a drugstore girl. I just can't justify sometimes paying for high-end makeup. Granted, the ingredients are usually better in those products, not all the time, but it's 2019 and you can seriously get high-end quality at the drugstore. So sometimes I just can't justify the price, and my heart truly lies with drugstore makeup. So if you're interested in seeing my current makeup obsessions, go ahead and keep watching. All right, so we're gonna kind of start, like always, from the beginning of my routine to the end of my routine, starting off with primers. So I have two primers that I've been currently obsessed with. The first one is the Wet n Wild Rose Primer Serum. I really like this, you guys. I didn't think I was gonna love it, but I really like it. I think it makes my makeup go on so smooth, and it leaves almost a little bit of a tacky base. So my foundation really sticks to it and just looks so good. It doesn't do anything like plump the skin. It doesn't fill in pores or anything like that. I just feel like it makes my foundation go on really nicely, and it gives that stick that no other primer I have kind of provides. I really do want to try the Cover FX one that Kathleen Lights and Tati have been raving about. They say the same thing. It kind of really helps your foundation stick. But for now, I'm loving this, and it's $6.99. This is limited edition. It was part of their Rebel Rose collection, which is still currently at Walgreens. So pick this up if you are looking for an affordable primer that really sticks your foundation to your face. And the next one I have is the Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. So this is an old product. Taylor here on YouTube talked about this a long time ago. I never picked it up, but the older I get, the more prominent my pores are getting just in this area. So I take the tiniest amount of this and I just really pat it into that area, and it completely blurs my pores. This is definitely my favorite pore reducing primer. I do have quite a few now. I like this a lot better than I like the e.l.f. Poreless Putty that everybody is raving about. I think this performs a lot better on my skin. So I have been absolutely loving both of these for primers for the last, well, I've only had the Wet n Wild for about 3 weeks now, but I can't put it down since I got it, and I've had the Revlon for a couple months. Love them both. Okay, next product is foundation, and this will be no surprise if you've been watching me for a while. I have two again. I have the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I have Zero Tan on right now, and I'm in the shade LN3 for that. This is such a beautiful foundation. I have it on today. It makes my skin look seriously healthy. Like, it couldn't have a better name. It's a nice medium coverage. You can build it up to close to full coverage, not quite 100% full, but this is just a stunning foundation. I haven't put this down since I got it. If you are on the oily side, you might not like it because it does give you a little bit of a glow, but it just melts into my skin so beautifully. It doesn't leave any buildup on my nose, which is always a problem for me. Foundation tends to build up on my nose a lot, and it starts to look really cakey really fast, but this does not do it, and it is just stunning. It lasts all day on me. I've had this for months, and I haven't been able to put it down. I'm absolutely positive I have a whole video on this. So beautiful, beautiful foundation. And then the next one, of course, is the L'Oreal Infallible Up to 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. The light shade I use is 420, and again, just a beautiful foundation. I've had this for a couple of months. I have a whole video on this as well if you're interested in seeing a wear test and more detailed review on it. So beautiful. Again, doesn't cake up on my nose. This is a little more matte than this one, but still not super matte. It's got a beautiful, healthy finish. This you can build up to full coverage a little bit easier than the Physicians Formula, but deciding between the two of them, I seriously just whichever I see first, I grab. If I want something like a little more for full coverage, right away I'll go with the L'Oreal, but these two are godsends for me. I absolutely love them. All right, so here's one of those high-end products. So I picked this up a couple weeks ago. I haven't posted the video. I filmed a whole haul video. I have to figure out when I'm going to post it. Maybe I will have posted it before this video. I'm not sure, but at TJ Maxx. So this is a high-end product, but I got it for drugstore price. It's the Marc Jacobs Remarcable Concealer. I picked this up at TJ Maxx for $7.99 and I have not been able to put it down because it is so beautiful. I have it on right now. I don't use any kind of brush or sponge to blend it out. I just use my finger and it leaves the most beautiful finish. And I feel like it does not crease after it kind of sets itself down. I do sometimes set it with powder, it just depends what I'm feeling, but I don't need to set it with powder, which is great because sometimes my under eyes get really dry. I'm definitely more on the dry side under my eyes and on my eyelids, and this is just beautiful. Now it says it's full coverage. I don't think it's full coverage right away. I think you have to build it up a little bit, and you do have to build it up kind of quick because I find it does set itself down. But for under the eyes, this is just stunning. I still absolutely love my Too Faced Born This Way. That will be my tried and true forever, and that's definitely more luminous than this guy, but this has just been so easy to pop on and get to the next step. I haven't been able to put it down, so if you guys can find this at your TJ Maxx, pick it up. I have a feeling they're discontinuing it because Sephora only has a couple of shades on there, and it was at TJ Maxx, so I don't know, maybe they're going to repackage it, but if you can find this, pick it up because it's stunning. So I don't have any new loose powders or powders that I've tried recently. I pretty much just use my Charlotte Tilbury every day, so I won't go into that since that's not new, but let's go into the bronzers and blushes that I've been loving. So these are both kind of new. I did a whole Milani, Face of Milani video a while ago when I tried their Silky Matte Bronzer. This is in the shade 2 Sunkissed. This is so stunning. I'm trying to open it for you guys so you could see the color. It is such a beautiful, cool shade. I have been wearing this nonstop since I got it a couple of weeks ago. You can almost use this to contour as well. It has a little bit of a scent to it. It reminds me of Play-Doh, to be honest. It says it has like an, basically like coconut, I think, scent, and I don't think so. I think it smells like Play-Doh, but the formula is beautiful. The shade is beautiful. It's matte, which is awesome. So check these out if you can. I hope they have them in stores at this point. They didn't when I bought it, but you will absolutely love this formula. I also have the Maybelline City Bronzer, which I just picked up a couple weeks ago, and I've been loving that as well. The Maybelline formula is beautiful. I have the shade 200. I think I would have been okay going a little bit lighter. I could have gone one shade in. I have this on today, so it's definitely more. It's weird because it kind of looks cooler, not compared to this, but in pan, when you put it on, it's definitely warmer, a little bit more of a peachy kind of bronzer, but so pigmented and blends out beautifully. I've been grabbing for this nonstop as well, depending on the look I'm going for. So check these out, both drugstore, both beautiful, and I've been grabbing them nonstop. So I also have, well, let me go into the blush first before I go into that. So my Milani Tea Rose blush, these are their powder blushes, and my Blossom Time Rose. So this is Blossom Time, this is Tea Rose, and then I also have Powder Rose in a little sample. These are absolutely beautiful, you guys. These are my backup, so I haven't, well, this one is my backup. I have opened this one. I love these. These probably are my favorite drugstore blush formula now. They are so pigmented. They're not super matte. I saw somebody had commented that they were matte. I don't think they're matte, and I don't think the Milani site says they're matte. They're more of like a healthy kind of satin. It's not like there's a lot of shimmer, but it's just like healthy. It's not super matte, but it's not super satin. It's kind of like the in-between of both of those. They are just stunning. I've been grabbing for these and my Powder Rose nonstop. Please check these out. Milani usually does like a buy one, get one half off type of deal, maybe at Walgreens or Ulta or CVS or wherever you are. You will not regret these. I promise you, they are beautiful. And they have like, I think 6 or 7 different shades. I definitely like these more than the baked blush formula. Now those are shimmery. All right, next up, and this is my second and final, I think, yeah, final high-end product. It's the Becca, Khloe, and Malika palette. This is like the Khloe one, so the lighter one. Beautiful. I've been reaching for this nonstop. The blushes are just stunning. Now these are definitely shimmery, highlighty blushes. I have both of them on very lightly, along with a lot of glitter on my face right now. But they are just so stunning and so healthy. If you like a glowy skin look, check these out. This highlight is beautiful. The bronzer is beautiful. The bronzer actually kind of reminds me a little bit of the Maybelline bronzer. A little bit. It kind of has that same type of peachy-ish tone to it. I love it so much. I have not put this down since I got it, and I just can't say enough good things about it. It's $39, which I think, or $42, which isn't bad for getting 4 pans, and these are pretty big. I think this is gonna last me quite a while because I really just need to dip lightly and go in, and I can cover my entire cheek with blush or highlight or bronzer. So pigmented and beautiful. I need to get more onto Becca products. I used to buy their highlight all the time and then I just stopped, but I love how shimmery this is, and I love it. It's so beautiful. Please check it out or swatch it the next time you go into Ulta or Sephora. You will not regret it. All right, the next product, and I've talked about these before many times on my channel, are the ColorPop SuperShock shadows. I absolutely love these. I have it on my eyes right now in the shade Set to the Sun. These are the best, in my opinion, glittery, shimmery shadows if you have hooded eyes. I don't have to wear glitter glue with these, and they don't transfer. When I go to blend, there's a little glitter fallout, but nothing like the Stila Magnificent Metals. They're so pigmented and so beautiful. I am going to keep adding these to my collection. I just picked up the green eyeshadow palette from ColorPop, and I picked up a couple more of the SuperShock shadows. I also picked up their like glitter shadow to see how that performs, but I cannot say enough good things about these, especially if you have hooded eyes. These are pretty much the only glitters I'll use, and it just doesn't like transfer up when I'm not raising my eyebrows. It's like hard to not do it. You could see how hooded my eyes are, and it just doesn't transfer up to the hood. They are so beautiful. They are $5 and oftentimes on sale at Ulta, so check these out if you can. At least swatch them. I love them. I want ColorPop to come out with a vault of everyone they made, and I would be the first in line to purchase all of them because I love them that much. All right, and this one goes without saying. It is the Profusion palettes. I have Infatuation and Wanderlust. These are stunning. The formula is beautiful. They blend beautifully. They're pigmented. They come with a brush. I cannot stop telling you guys to pick this up. I know I've been talking about these a lot in like every video, so I won't go into too much detail, but holy cow, I am obsessed with these. Please do yourself a favor and pick them up if you can. They're at Target for $9.99, and you can pick them up at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of the two, for around $7.99. They are always there, and these are an absolute steal. I have not stopped grabbing for them since I picked these up. So please, if you're gonna get anything from this video, pick these up. You will not be disappointed. Okay, just a couple more products here. I have the Physicians Formula Glide On Gel Eyeliner in Black Velvet. I've talked about this before as well. I did a whole face of Physicians Formula. This is beautiful. I have it on my waterline right now. This is the most pigmented black liner I have found at the drugstore. I'm just gonna swatch it on the back of my hand so you guys can see how pigmented that is. It is beautiful and it lasts all day on my eyes. It reminds me, now I've never tried the Marc Jacobs liners, but it reminds me of what they look like when I see other people wear them on YouTube. I can't say enough good things about it. The only thing that kind of stinks is it's like a roll up, roll down kind of deal thing. It has a little sharpener on the end, but these never work for me, so it's not gonna get to a sharp point. I mean, if you know how to work that little sharpener, it will, but I just get nervous that I'm going to like break the tip of it, and this just means too much to me, and I really only use it for the waterline, so I don't need it to be super sharp, but I love it. Best black drugstore liner I have seen to date. I've had this for months and I will not grab any other liner anymore, and I have some high-end liners and just nothing compares to that for me. And then the next product is the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner. I have the shade Sugar and Spice. I did line my lips a little bit with this today. This is the best drugstore pencil formula. Better than NYX. It's creamy, but it's still a pencil, which I love. There's nothing better than a creamy liner. Sometimes it's nice if they're a little drier, if you're going in with like a really dark color or like a red, and you have to be really precise. But this is beautiful. I love a pencil liner. I would pick a pencil liner for my lips over a mechanical any day. And this is the best formula I've seen. They are super pigmented. Once again, let me just lightly swatch this on the back of my hand. Full pigment with a light swipe, and I just absolutely love them, and it lasts all day, and you could totally fill in the entire lip with this, and it's not going to dry your lips out at all. So absolutely love these. Check them out if you haven't. I think they're like $2.99 or something like that. Such a good deal. All right, and the final product that I have been nonstop grabbing for since I did that setting spray video is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I had this in my drawer because I forgot about it for such a long time, and then when I rediscovered it doing that video, I have not been able to put it down. It leaves the most beautiful finish when you spray it. It does kind of go away after a while, but like if you continue to like kind of refresh your makeup, you just get this beautiful glow. Hopefully you guys can see that on camera. And the spray of this is by far the best spray ever. I love how continuous it is because it's a continuous setting mist. And I love how light it is. So, I love the smell too. It smells like hairspray, but I really like it a lot. Like high-end hairspray, you know what I mean? Like a very nice scent. So I've been nonstop using this since I picked it up. I'm almost to the end of it, and I will definitely be replacing it. So that is it as far as makeup products that I have been like absolutely obsessed with. Not too much. I didn't want to overwhelm you guys with this one. I just wanted to share some beautiful products that I have been loving lately. So I hope this video was helpful to some of you. If you have any questions on any of these products, please let me know. Let me know below what your favorite product is lately. I need to try some new makeup, so I would love some suggestions. If you're interested in seeing any more videos from me, please subscribe. It means the absolute world to me. I post every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central and every Sunday at 12 noon Central. I'll also leave my Instagram down below if you're interested in following me there. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.